Rosie from Rosie's Miracle Oils, and today I'm going to teach you how to make albondigas. What are albondigas? It's a Mexican meatball, but it's kind of soupy. They're super good, and the reason I'm making albondigas is because in my research I found out that the #1 anti-inflammatory food that you can eat and the most filling, guess what it is? It's not a vegetable. No, it's red meat, red lean meat. So I'm gonna use ground beef and make albondigas, and I used the rice that I made yesterday, which is starchy resistant. If you want to know how to make it, go to the video from yesterday. Let's see how this comes out. Okay guys, so now you know how to make starchy resistant rice, so it's not gonna spike up your glucose levels. I did a video on that. If you want to go back and reference that video, it was done yesterday. And now I'm gonna make some what we call albondigas, which is a Mexican meatball that is super delicious, because I found out that one of the #1, believe it or not, anti-inflammatory foods that we can eat is red meat. So I'm gonna use very lean, 95% lean meat, ground beef, to make my albondigas, which is a Mexican meatball. They are super delicious, and let's go ahead and get started. So first, this is 95% lean beef. I'm gonna add some garlic. It's garlic that's been crushed, garlic. I'm gonna add some red onions. I'm gonna add cilantro. And I'm gonna add some rice. And I washed my hands, so I'm grabbing yes, for you guys that are saying like, oh, she's grabbing the rice. Yes, I am grabbing the rice. I'm grabbing the rice, and I'm putting about, I'll say like a 1.5 cups of rice. And then I'm gonna crack an egg in here, and I'm gonna add an egg. And some salt. Okay, I never measure. I always, taste it. If it needs a little bit more salt afterwards, I am so sorry about my measuring. I'm gonna add some black pepper. And it's the coarse black pepper, extra coarse black pepper. I love pepper, so I'm adding a little bit more than most people would add, just, to taste. It's your meatball, so you add whatever. And then this is what makes it Mexican right here: ground comino, ground cumin. That is what makes any food Mexican. When you add comino to your food, it makes it Mexican. And okay, I'll go ahead and measure it just for your sake. I'm gonna add a whole teaspoon. I'm gonna cap it. A whole teaspoon of, it says 1 teaspoon. Can you read it? 1 tablespoon, sorry. 1 tablespoon of comino. So there are my ingredients. And then I'm just gonna smush it. Okay guys, so you see all of my ingredients. This is gonna be so delicious. I am just putting it all together. The rice and the egg are going to keep the meatballs together, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more rice. My rice has been de-starched. That's what I call it, de-starched. I took a lot of the starch out of the rice. If you wanna know how to do that, go watch my video from yesterday, and you'll learn how to make starch resistant rice. So now I'm just gonna make meatballs, just little meatballs, just little balls. And it makes a lot of them. And remember on Monday when I prepared my salad and I was chopping and people were like, oh, that takes too long to chop all of that. But everything was already chopped. The garlic was already chopped. The cilantro was already chopped. The onions were already chopped. So now I just got it out of my fridge and it was already chopped, and I can use it for multiple meals, which is like for salads, for other meals. If you chop on Mondays, you can have ingredients for the rest of the week, and it doesn't make it that hard. I mean, how hard was it to throw all these ingredients together? not hard at all. And how long did it take me? Not long at all. And it's gonna make a lot of meatballs, a lot of meatballs. Let me wash my hands. Okay guys, so now I have my pan here and I'm gonna add 2 cups of water, 1 cup. And I had already preheated the pan. Another cup of water. And I'm gonna go get my teaspoon because I am going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Which kind of olive oil? I'm using the extra virgin olive oil cold press. So any extra virgin olive oil cold press. Letting it get a little bit more hot. And then let me shake my little balls so they can be like perfect while it gets hot. I'm just like killing time till it gets hot. Let me see. You see that? I'm gonna drop the meatballs in here. And if after you let it cook, if you want to add later on, you can add zucchini, and you know, nothing starchy. Add like zucchini, add even like yuca. Yuca is starchy also, but not as starchy as potatoes. But I would add like carrots, zucchini, like shredded carrots, zucchini, and make it a soup. Because see, it has the water. You can make it a soup. I just want the meatballs, and so and then I'm gonna pour it over a little tiny bit of rice, and that's gonna be my meal for today. I am eating from a window from 12 to 6. From 12 to 6, I had a very light snack at 12, which was just cucumbers with a little bit of milk, not milk, cucumbers, sliced cucumbers with a little bit of cayenne pepper and lemon. I sliced those, and then I had like 3 little pieces of chicken, and that was what I ate at 12. And then right now, it's gonna be 3 o'clock. Oops, sorry. There it is, they're boiling. So my albondigas are done. They look super delicious, my meatballs. It's a little soupy. All of that is because of the 2 cups of water. I did add half an avocado, you know, like in strips, because nutritionists and all the doctors always recommend for an anti-inflammatory that you need good fats, which is avocado. And I did add also some shredded, freshly shredded Parmesan cheese, because it is 0 carbs, and the name of the game is as less carbs as you can eat as possible. That's good. So a low carb diet, highly nutritious. The only thing that is carbs on here is the rice. And but I did do a video yesterday on how to take a lot of the starch out, so I'm gonna link it to the first comment and in the description. And now let me enjoy, and I'll tell you what it tastes like. Super delicious, guys. Super good. I wish you could taste it. Super good. Oh, and then what am I drinking? My hibiscus tea, which is a highly anti-inflammatory, good for high blood pressure, good for leveling your glucose, and for a lot of other things. And this is going to be my next video. So if you please like and subscribe, I can teach you how to make the hibiscus tea tomorrow. Bye guys.